Well, there's a lot of difference of opinion about it, and there's a faction of people who insist that there are different diets for different people. But I think that the evidence is fairly clear that that's not true, and there really is an appropriate diet for humans, just like there's a best diet for cats, dogs, elephants, and any other mammal. And the best diet for humans is one that is plant-based, almost all calories coming from 4 principal food groups: fruit, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. It's low in fat, high in fiber, not very much processed food. None is great, but in today's world, I don't know how realistic that is.
What we have seen in nutrition for many, many years, I must say, is a lot of confusion. You go and survey people, outside of the science and ask them what do they think about nutrition is, and you can hear all kinds of comments. I eat this, I eat that, and this is good and this is not good. There's also confusion in the professions. Medical doctors are not trained in this field. And there's confusion in my own field, biomedical research. We don't get an opportunity to tell, the real science, I think, the way it should be told, because we're overwhelmed with the corporate sector trying to sell stuff.
We are living in extreme times where we have 27% of people dying of heart disease, 25% of cancer, 10% of stroke, 4 or 5% from diabetes, the same number for Alzheimer's. I mean, these are, in many, many cases, diseases of nutritional ignorance and diseases that are all based on our lifestyle choices.
There are a lot of different dietary theories out there, but I think one fact is kind of indisputable. Having a diet that is rich in whole plant-based foods is truly a great way to get you to good health.
Everywhere I go around the world, there's not a single person I've met that doesn't know that fruits and vegetables are good for them. We all know it. It's not about the knowing, it's about the doing.
There was a time when there was no heart disease, no colon cancer, no breast cancer, no multiple sclerosis, no inflammatory arthritis. Of course, these days in Asia, the Middle East, in Central America, and around the world, people have become rich. They have given up much of their starch and they replaced it with meat and dairy. Throughout history, rich people, the royalty, the pharaohs, the queens, the kings, the priests, the priestesses, the people could afford to eat the meat. They had artery disease, they had obesity, they were sick. Nothing's changed except for the number of kings and queens living in the world.